Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today was a pretty good and a bad day, especially if you weren't patient today, if you didn't look at the 30-minute context, and if you were just impatient today, it could have been a pretty bad day. But especially because the IV was high today, I did catch a pretty 104% trade, um, which was on my runners, but still, it was a pretty good trade overall. And I'm gonna show you in the 30-minute first, the 5-minute, and then let's go. Okay, so 30-minute, right? So we opened at here, right? So I believe we opened around here, yeah. So we opened around this level, like basically right here, right? So we opened up right here, then we had this big drop, right? Um, which I did take this trade down. I was looking. I saw an inverse cup complete on the 1 minute, and there was a pretty good opportunity to take the trade to at least this purple, and we broke below purple, right? And then we found support right here, the yellow right here, right, and the orange right here, right? So, and then we had that bounce, right? So, and then we completed this cup, right? Then wait for this handle, right? So you can see that we're still in that um, algo, the controlled. I don't know why I don't have this. Right, we are still in that controlled algo. I'll make it right here. Right. So we are still within this. So it's not a confirmed short yet, nor is it confirmed uptrend, right? So it was kind of weird because we did chop here a bit, right? So it was a good day if you knew the algos, right? This off of yellow, right? This was a good drop. This was my second trade of the day, right? And then all the way the protect right here, right? Clear support, tapering at the bottom right here, as well as the resistance up here because of this red, right? The red algo. So you just have to notice all that and just trade as structure demanded, right? So you couldn't really overtrade trade today, like, right? Or you don't want to take trades too early. You want to wait for a good structure. You want to wait for confirmations, right? You don't want to take trades right here, right? Because we could have either we were in the strong buying, right? So we could have to short this. You wanted to wait for a better short because we are still in that pretty good buying continuation, right? Um, so, for example, uh, the short right here was pretty good off of right here, yellow, right? Um, the short here was also good. Down here to yellow, right? I didn't catch these shorts because these were too big. Or this trend up here, I didn't catch these two trades, but I did catch this one. I believe I caught this one, and I caught this one for sure. But um, let me show you guys in the 1 minute now, right? So this was the first trade, inverse cup, right? And then the handle right here, right? So usually the problem with this is the purple is also right here. So if you did, I did take this short, but I took it only half of my positions, right? And I wanted to see a strong breakthrough of purple and not any support, right? Bounces, anything. If it bounced, then I would have basically exited the trade right there, right? But also, you can see how we perfectly rejected purple right here. I should have re-entered back. Sorry, I should have added on back here, right? But I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. That was a perfect opportunity, and then the trade all the way down to the support level of right here, which is pretty good. And yeah, so you just have to notice the SMA as well, the 50 SMA, right, which is pretty good support right here, and we had a complete bounce, which is also the orange algo. So you can see how we are maintained in this orange algo, orange, right? So you have to know that risk reward, right, and protect here, right, especially if we don't get that strong selling down, right? So let me show you what strong selling down would have been, right? So over here, if you go look right here, right, you see how we had this double top, right, and then we bounced off of purple right here, right? So if we did strong selling, we would have pushed down purple, right, in this red, right, and then continue down, right? So and then we reclaim purple. So this was the problem here. I didn't want to enter on this right shoulder because honestly I didn't see this as a right shoulder. I wanted to see for a bigger retracement or a move up and then a retracement, right? So I didn't really enter down here. I just didn't find it safe. Um, this was a good opportunity right here. Trade right here, but I didn't take that. It's whatever. And then again, you have to know the tapering up top, which is basically the red right here, right? The red and the yellow and the orange, right? So you have to notice these three algos and where they are. So you don't really want to rush it, especially right here, right? You don't want to take longs or be quick to short because the algos are competing within each other, right? Um, so if you my short was after that right here, right? And I believe right here, let me see what I took in the 1 minute, right? Yeah, so right here, right, this was a really good short for me. I didn't enter much because I didn't like the blue being there. I wanted to wait for microstructure to add on, but it's okay. But this position, this last short, so this was the second trade, and then this last short right here was my short of the day, possibly my trade of the day. So you can notice how we're in this yellow, right? Right, so we are making that right shoulder, right? So this was a good entry right here, and then we are in another yellow, right? Basically same as this in here, right? And then you could take it off of white right here, right? So this is the left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? And then there's a structure right here, right shoulder right here, right? Take it along right here, right? I entered right here actually, so it was I got the best entry, and I don't know why, but I didn't add on. I should have added on more, but this was because of IV. This was 104% move for me. Pretty much doubled my money. Pretty good trade of the day for me, and it was pretty safer in my opinion because I noticed this rejection from the yellow. Right, you notice this rejection from the 30-minute right here, right? This long wick, right, and off of yellow, right? So that was my play. I entered right here, right, and then protect right here, right? And then also in the 1 minute, you had that purple algo, right? And purple algo right here, right? You notice how we just perfectly bounced off that, right? But yeah, so that was the last trade, and then I did not trade anything after that. To be honest, right now it is very choppy, so you had to wait. You have to be very patient today, and wait for that good trade to show up. I only see 3 possible trades for me personally, so however long, you know, you have to wait, like a couple hours apart for each trade, right? So that's it. But here, so you see this clear chop right here, right? It was a choppy day today, per se. What am I thinking? Whatever. Right, so if we are headed down, guys, the first thing you have to look for is this is the left shoulder liquidity that we built up head, right? We want to see this break of red right here, and then off of orange you could take it, right? Microstructure off of orange, right? And then possibly close this inverse cup right here, right? And then get some type of another red, right? Off of orange, right? And then another orange, and then we can close this inverse cup at 519, right? So that's the play here. So you need to wait for the break of at least red right there. And if you don't get that tomorrow, just don't take a trade, man. Especially in this area where everything's so tight, you know? So you probably gonna, if you're scalping, that's very good actually. But if you're holding long, or you know, if you're not scalping, you're possibly gonna lose out, right? But if you are headed up, guys, we are actually setting up pretty good. It just we need to reclaim this red, at least this red right here. This is very good resistance, this red. So we need to see some type of inverse head and shoulder off of red, and then right. So we need to see some type of movement up, like a possibly gap up tomorrow, like we did today, kind of like I was telling you guys in the last video that we have to gap up, right? But I didn't expect this move down per se, but I guess I was ready for it to trade either way, right? I wish the market was kind of cleaner today, right? It wasn't that clean. It can only mean that a big move is coming. We are building that liquidity, right? So just wait for that. Um, and yeah, have patience and wait for the structure to reveal itself. And if you didn't do good today, I actually did really good today. But if you didn't, it's fine. Um, um, it's not an easy day today, so don't worry. Very choppy. Um, not a clear defined structure at all either, so don't blame yourself. It's okay. Um, you're not here to trade every day, or if you wanted, you could trade every day, but it's just only a few moves that will make it worthwhile, right? That can make your week, the month, right? Anyways, guys, see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. See you guys on Tuesday.